Welcome everyone to the weekly ROMcast, the first one of 2019. I am OddSmith311 here at the BTV studios as always with FelixNloom
Yo, that's me.
and our great friend up in the north, Evil Penguin 1981.
It's so cold.
Is it really? Dude, it has been
No,
it has been like
it's not. It's not that cold right now. The winter's actually been quite mild for up
Yeah,
here.
that's good to hear.
same here, man. It's been sunny and everything else. I mean, it was chilly, but not like
No, but today, people were wearing different clothes today.
mhm.
I mean, I work at a grocery store, so I was...
People watching extreme.
Yes.
It's an extreme sport. Thank everybody for joining us tonight. Sorry about the late start. We were just kind of fiddle-faddling around as we're wont to do sometimes. Me and Felix, anyway. Evil Penguin's been patiently waiting on us. But we're here now, and we're excited for its brand new year, BTV. Year 4? Almost year 4?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's just been exciting. If you caught our show last week, we kind of went over, the year in review, so to speak. The season in review, anyway. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming up in 2019, especially starting this week. We have a whole new dimension of BTV we've never done before.
Hype!
Hype! Not to mention all the lovely things we have going on with everybody's shows and whatnot. It's a good time for BTV. As always, I encourage you to go to BananaROMa TV.com to check out our wares and our links to all of our various social media where you can harass us.
Keep an eye out for the Slob Day 2019 cup.
Special edition.
Or it's a mug, whatever.
We're less than a month away to the big finale of the season.
It's crazy. Oh, it's been a good season.
If you've been with us the last couple of years, February 2nd will be we didn't do it last year due to things being what they were, but the last couple of years.
Well, we shouldn't totally disregard last year. We did some, didn't we do some?
Oh, I'm sure we probably did.
We just
something.
didn't get together.
Yeah,
Which was sad.
but we're this year. I mean, obviously, unfortunately, Evil Penguin can't make it. I don't know. Can you make it?
I wish.
That'd be epic if you could.
It'd be better if you could, man. But we'll have more information about that. Like I said, it's a little under a month away. Big season finale, a lot of stuff going on that day. But for right now, we're going to talk about the last week. And I'm kind of ashamed to admit, I kind of lost all track of the BTV Presents. I know we've been doing the Lego on Thursday, Kingdom Hearts on Friday.
No.
Oh God, it's this part.
We kind of fell. Speaking of
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts,
this was awful.
no, the BTV Presents. We got lazy about it. No, we ran out of content for multiple blocks, and we've done our best to fill them, but holidays and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of the perfect storm of situation. Not only did we have the appropriate stuff backed up to keep going with it, the other stuff we were recording, like Control Freaks, that we wanted to do, I mean, with New Year's and Christmas, especially landing on, Tuesday, the day right before? Or the day after? Or the day before we usually do Control Freaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's all good. We're, hopefully everything will be back to normal routine. We just have to go over that hump every year.
It happens, whether we like it or not.
About the beginning of November, end of October until now. Now we can turn our focus back to what we love to do. And,
See, this is why we're pre-recording stuff for next season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had stuff pre-recorded. I just don't think we realized how much we were going to need. That's not a bad thing, though. It's better. It's the first time we ever ran the blocks like that. So now it'll be 10 times better next season.
Oh, yes.
Way more content, way more organized, more put together, better. Let's see, this week, so Motor 3 is done, correct?
Correct.
At long last,
Yep.
the epic saga concluded, a couple weeks ago?
A couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think mid-December, beginning of December.
Sounds about right.
About a month ago. Yeah, that's it. It's on our YouTube. I think all of it's on YouTube. All of it's on Twitch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in Mother 3 or the Earthbound series, go back and check that out. That was fun. I love that game. And watching it made me want to play it again.
Yeah, it looks really interesting, man. Maybe it actually made me want to go back and play Earthbound first.
Yeah.
That's because I'm more comfortable with Earthbound, though. I don't know where Mother 3.
Mother 3 won't take as long.
No.
No. I think Earthbound, man, I can't. That game's long.
It is a long game. Fun, but we talked about that. That game is not for the timid.
No, it's not for the weak of heart.
How are we coming? Are you going back to doing the Mario this week, Mike?
I don't know if I'll get it up this week because I haven't got it recorded yet. But I will. If I don't get it up this week, the finale will be next week.
Cool. So
and that's Super Mario World. That'll be World 7 and Bowser's Castle.
I'm just throwing something out here. Just an idea. Just thought of it. We could take a few weeks off having like a regularly scheduled thing, and we could pre-record a bunch of stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
For starting in maybe like February.
It'd be cool. It wouldn't be bad once we get a couple games lined up for Control Freaks and we know where we're going. That wouldn't be. That's just a matter of recording it. I mean,
yeah.
I still like the early. Is it worth Earthworm Jim or Toe Jam and Earl? I can't remember.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Okay. I gotta play it. I gotta try to fit that in. I gotta try to play at least a little bit on my day. One of my days.
At least spend like an hour playing it, or 30 minutes or something.
Getting used to it, getting familiar with it.
I have to interrupt. You see what I'm up to here?
No.
This is the Battle of 1,000 Heartless.
Oh wow. Are you at 623?
Well, I'm behind. See, and I just paused it again because it killed my thumb.
Oh wow. Yep.
This battle is flipping, and I'm only on level 34 doing this.
It's like a big gauntlet.
Yeah, this battle was friggin' insane.
Is this a story?
Because I didn't.
Is it a storyline battle?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is required.
Dude, I love shit like this. They have these in Legend. Just about every major Legend of Zelda game, they have some kind of gauntlet where you go through like 50 floors of.
Yeah, usually it's like a side quest though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. He's definitely
not like
required.
this. This is absolutely required.
It's ridiculous. This is like Dynasty Warriors, or it's a game where you just like run around on a battlefield and fight like hordes of enemies at a time. It's like you fight armies.
No matter how many you kill, they just keep coming.
This is what this reminds me of.
How many you have to kill? 1,000?
I want to say it's 1,000.
Do you really want to say that?
Like, I didn't know this was coming. So I saw this and I was like, holy shit!
Surely they're not going to make me fight all these characters. I thought that'd be a good thing to pull for this week. We had Minecraft last week.
Glad you did, especially this episode. Because I get to relive the horror that was this battle.
Yes, that's EvilPenguin81 playing that one. They're playing Kingdom Hearts for the Friday night BTV Presents block. Or Friday afternoon. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ugh.
Well, the general Kingdom Hearts block.
Right. Speaking of which, I know now that I got it. 2 out of the 3 of us have got Kingdom Hearts 3 pre-ordered.
I'll get it.
Dude, it's fucking, that's pricey, man. Like, it's such.
Yeah, it is, but it's worth it.
It is. If it wouldn't have been such a value, I don't know. I might not have been so willing to do it. But I mean, Christ, like we said before, the new game itself is going to probably be $60. That's like 2/3
exactly.
of the, almost 2/3 of the whatever. It's a lot of it. Excuse me. But yes.
What about Lego? I was gonna ask about Lego time.
Oh, I finished up Deathly Hallows this week.
Nice.
It's a fun game, man. I'm really digging this one. It's just like a more expansive version of the first one, which better graphics, more stuff to explore, more
That's cool.
They did a pretty good job on the story. I mean, they took more cues from the movie than they did in the books, I would say. Not that they're necessarily always different, but it was a good time. I'm working on the free play. I haven't got play in a few days, but I've been doing the free play for that one.
Nice.
I enjoy playing through that. Just the whole storyline in general. It's kind of nice to relive it. If it wasn't for the fact that I had just read the books not that long ago, it'd make me want to go back and...
Well, it's kind of cool that you can, even though it's not exactly from the books, but kind of relive the story in different formats.
That story, man, I don't know. It hits me every time I get to the end of it, because it's not what you think it is. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't read them for a long time. I thought they were kids' books. I'm like, oh, why would I read these?
Yeah.
My buddy of mine's like, dude, you gotta check out. We watched Prisoner of Azkaban, the movie, and I'm like, that's pretty good. That's kind of interesting. And I started reading the books. I'm like, holy shit! I remember because when number 7 came out, that's where I was at when I got through them. 7 hadn't come out yet. Deathly Hallows. So it was a nice trip down memory lane playing through that.
That's cool.
Same thing with the game that I'm playing next week, which we'll get to in a little bit. Another one that it's really fun. I just haven't played it in a while, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to remember. You you streamed this week for at least one night? I know you did for sure.
Yeah, I didn't stream on New Year's Eve or whatever, but I did stream Smash Bros.
Well, we did a New Year's cast.
Yeah, we did. I didn't do Yo It's Midnight, but we did.
Right.
We did do a New Year's cast. And yes, Mike's audio is low. I just had to set something up. It was ridiculous. You're literally... This was the setup. The only thing making it work was the noise filter on Discord. You know how, like, it won't pick up your voice unless it's a certain loudness?
Yeah.
So, like, I had the speakers so we could hear you, and the microphone was picking you up. That's why you're so quiet. But it didn't register on Discord, so you weren't hearing yourself.
Huh.
So, whatever. Mike's low, but that was a good time. We hung out for, what, about 3 hours?
I had a great time.
I'm glad, dude. We did too.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here, and the actual cast is 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was pretty jealous, man. I heard you guys down here. I had to come home and go right to bed because I had to go back to work.
Garbage.
Fucking sucked. I was so bummed. I almost came down here. I was like, no, dude. You work at 10 hours, which I ended up working 8, but still.
Still, though.
It was like rainy and shit that day, too. It was one of those days where you don't want to get out of bed to begin with.
Right.
But that's cool. You guys had fun, man. It sounded like you guys... Did you play Unturned?
No. What did we do? We just hung out.
What?
I don't think I played Unturned.
Keezy was playing a game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what game it was.
Probably, Final Fantasy 12.
It wasn't Earthbound.
Mm-mm.
Maybe
Undertale.
No.
Undertale. You said it wasn't Earthbound, and I thought, not Earthbound. Undertale.
Did I tell you my niece has become obsessed with that game?
Yeah, you said she hasn't even played it, and she likes it.
Well, I guess they got it for her on the Switch, so she can play it.
Cool.
I said, cause I was thinking it was like a cheap game. I was like, I'll get it for you on Steam. I said, what was it, $4 or $5? They're like, I don't know, it was 15 something or 14.99 or something on Switch. I was like, oh shit, okay, never mind. I don't even know where she heard of it from, but she's been really into it.
Interesting. It's got a cool art style.
You know, really, man, all the kids, with the exception of Lola, I mean, it's probably a matter of time. They've all gamed. Elijah's turned into a fucking. I mean, he's got a Xbox 3 or 1 now, and he gets out there and plays with Zach and all his friends, plays Fortnite and that.
That's awesome.
I mean, he'll stay up all night, literally playing his race car games and that. So it's been cool to kind of see them grow up and develop, and none of them have really
gamers.
Yeah. None of them have really taken to the same kind of taste I have yet, but I wonder if that's just because some of the games I like are more like they probably never played games like that yet, like Legend of Zelda and stuff. I'd be interested to see, his reaction to that, their reaction.
Epics.
Yes, just long, games where problem solve. He plays a lot. Zach played a lot of Fortnite. Now he's playing When he come over here the other night, I tell you what, dude, that fucking Mario Kart game is fun.
Is it?
He kept beating me. I didn't even give a shit, dude. It was just fun to play. It was a really well done game.
Oh, on the Switch?
Mhm.
I have played that. That is a lot of fun.
Smash Brothers, not so much. Really, I mean, it's fucking. I love to watch that game, but I can't. I suck at it. I never actually tried.
That game looks nuts.
It is nuts.
It is, but it's so cool. It's so visual. Some of the little details they work into all the fights and stuff.
It's wild the amount of detail in that game. There's 72 different characters. They all have different movesets and obviously animations and character models, and everybody has like up-teen moves. It's absurd.
But just having some of the characters they had, like Cloud and stuff.
Cloud being in it is awesome.
It's a pretty expansive.
Snake, Solid Snake.
That's right. I did see him.
Fucking the main character from Persona 5 is going to be the first DLC, which doesn't even what like. Persona games are not on Nintendo.
Yeah, I never thought
No,
about
but they're
that.
banking on the popularity.
Yeah, well now there's speculation that there's going to be a Persona game announced for the Switch. There's something called P5R that Atlas made a website for. Atlas is the developer. And they made an announcement, like a teaser, and they didn't really say anything about it, but
Like a brand new title for the Switch.
P5R, there's no guarantee it's going to be for the Switch. The patent or whatever said that it was multi-platform.
Gotcha.
There's just speculation that having the guy's name is Joker, not to be confused with Batman Joker, but having Joker in the game is making people speculate, considering Persona 5 is a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and the main character is on is in Smash Bros. There's got to be something going on.
Yeah, I mean,
And this is maybe a conversation for another time, but the level of game collaboration is insane in this modern age of gaming.
it's opened up way more. It's almost like how you've seen the walls come down in the entertainment world as far as when my brother and I used to sit and talk about there being a big movie where they would get a bunch of superheroes together, but we never thought that they would take the time to invest in the separate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, the landscape has changed so much. You see them still trying to hold on to whatever remnants of make whatever money they can get out of it still, but it's interesting. It'll be interesting to see where we're at in fucking 5 years. I can't imagine 10 years from now. The VR is already coming along so quick and stuff.
Well, even something else I noticed about games is while graphics are important still to some people and to all of us to a degree, games are becoming ridiculously complex.
Yes. I will stand on this. The story from the new God of War game is the best. Granted, I haven't played every fucking video game in existence, but as far as being a straight through story and how the gameplay was woven into the story and everything, perfection. 10 out of 10, dude. I can't even say there's nothing bad to say about it. It's just...
It was enjoyable to watch. Whenever you were streaming it, I was just like, this is great to just
agree.
have on.
It's so... the graphics are beautiful. Definitely, but just the whole world... Yeah, like I said, I'm big into Norse mythology and Greek mythology. Anyway, the way they wove that all in, just the gameplay and the story, the character development to the story, the way that Kratos starts over here and Atreus starts over here. They kind of both switch places at one point where Kratos is the voice of reason and Atreus is being a little douchebag. I don't know, the way that whole thing I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. I'm gonna play that game again. It's been about a month. But no, actually,
Wow.
I kind of went in a different direction with Insomniac Hours. Originally, I had been wanting to do Illusion of Gaia for this month, but I've been a Legend of Zelda kick lately. And I decided to bust out a Link to the Past this week, which is really, man, I was so into that. Once I started playing it, I'm like, fuck yeah, it's just, I don't know how long it's been since I played it, but it's been a long time. I know it, and it'd be so
That
many...
game will suck you in so badly.
It did. I ended up getting all 3 pendants in the Master Sword. I'm like, okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be up
I gotta go to bed.
yeah, or I gotta at least start winding. You know what I mean? I could have kept. That was a good place to end it. I'm gonna try to knock out as much as I can tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I'm sorry. Thursday. Actually, well, we'll get to that later. But no, it was a lot of fun, man. I got there were so many times I'd walk into a square and I'd be like, man, there's fucking something over here. You know what I mean? I like there's something about this area. I just can't. I mean, there's a reason why everybody loves that game. I think, in a weird way, like I think because you guys streamed it so much, or you did. I don't know if anybody else really did. It was almost more like, well, Felix is doing that. Not that I couldn't have played it on my own, but
there's so many games to play.
Yeah.
Like, well,
and so much of what we were talking off stream. So much of I think what we do, gaming anymore coincides with the channel where it's like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's like when you spend this much time gaming and you dedicate time to like streaming or playing through a game, you literally kind of have like your games that you just play.
Yeah.
Just by yourself.
That's how it's been lately, man. Any free time I've had, I've either worked on Guardian Legend or Link's Awakening, or I've recorded. You know, that's when I've recorded my Lego stuff. Just I don't know. It's been nice to go back. I think next I'm gonna play Wind Waker. And I think I still have it. If not, I'll buy it again. Probably get a copy on Amazon for pretty good price. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm trying to think. We didn't do anything for. I know I didn't do anything for Multiplayer Friday.
I didn't do anything.
Once again, it was kind of a victim of just recovering from all the holiday bullshit.
True.
I'm hoping we can get doing something. I want to play some Unturned, man.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to really jump in it.
The Unturned server. I need some help. I just got a little house built.
I saw your picture.
Yep.
Come find me. Russia, mother Russia. So I'm trying to remember, Mike, what game did you do for Retro First Timer this week?
Castlevania.
Oh, that's right. I gotta go back and watch it. How was that?
Well, according to Felix, it was fantastic.
I watched the whole thing. I mean, I watched it. It was like 15 minutes long or something.
You said it
Yeah.
seemed like it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I think he had actually had fun with the game.
I had a really good time playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've ever played any of the other games, because that's another one of those series that spans like several decades and several consoles. You know, I mean, Game Boy, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega. No, wait, there was one on Sega. Was did they?
Yeah, I think so. Dracula, I don't know.
Symphony of the Night, I think.
Symphony of the Night was on PlayStation.
Yeah,
and possibly Dreamcast.
That's right. So I mean,
I'm gonna guess. I was watching you, and I was like, I don't think Mike's ever played a Castlevania game before.
Nope.
I could tell because he didn't know what the hearts did, and
Yeah.
that's confusing to me. I think when you're like, the heart should give you health.
Yeah.
No, they fuel your sub weapon.
I tell you, man, if you could probably find a copy of this for like $5 on Amazon. It's a game called The Min of Innocence, Castlevania. It's really fun. It's a pretty short game, relatively speaking, but it's one of my most. I have such fond memories of that game because the music for that game is so beautiful.
What's that for?
Which consoles?
PS2.
Okay.
I've streamed it a couple times, like for Halloween stuff. It's the one you go. It's pretty much there's the house you go to buy stuff, and the castle.
Okay.
And then you.
Is it 3D?
Yeah.
I've never gotten to I don't think I've gotten to any 3D Zelda or Castlevania games.
I think it's the only one I've ever played, but it's fun. I mean, it's a Castlevania game, and you're
The
a
music,
vampire.
That helps. Yeah, we've been watching the series on Netflix for Castlevania.
Man, it's really good, but it's fucking brutal.
It's brutal. It's
I was gonna check that out.
It's cool. It's very violent, but it's a pretty good story.
But too busy watching freaking Rick and Morty, so.
Nothing wrong with that.
We were debating which show's more violent, and we didn't really come to any kind of consensus. They're both very violent.
Castlevania, it's a really cool twist in the story. Like, I mean, yeah, Dracula's the bad guy, I guess. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. You gotta watch it, man. It's not black and white. I mean, it's not at all.
In a way, the whole thing is about Dracula. I mean, it always is, but this has a lot of like character development. I don't know. You see a lot. You learn a lot about Dracula as a person, if you will.
Yeah, you definitely. I would recommend, Mike, if you're bored one day, which I know you usually don't have a lot of time, you're not recording something or doing something else. I would check out Castlevania 3 for NES. It's a really good game. The story, it's one of the first like NES games where you can pick multiple paths and meet multiple characters, most of which have showed up in the TV show so far, with the exception of one. But I think you said Grant shows up, right? Eventually,
Yeah.
pirate guy.
I think so. I thought so anyway. Also, can you run Game Boy Advance emulators, Mike?
I don't have one.
They're easy to get. I took me 5 seconds to get one for Link's Awakening.
Castlevania, there's like 3 for the Game Boy Advance, and they're all good.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of Castlevania games out there.
I've looked it up. I've looked up like on the Wikipedia page because I thought about going through all the games in the series that I have, and then I saw how many there were, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
One on the Super Nintendo is pretty cool, and there may have been more than one. I don't remember. I think it was Castlevania 4.
Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah.
Well, now that cat's out of the bag, that's actually next week for Retro First Timer.
Oh, sorry. I guess I should have thought about that. Usually there's a... Well, we'll get that in a minute. Did Kesey stream this week? I can't remember if she's on there or not. I'm usually asleep when she... So.
I don't think she did, but...
Yeah,
I was probably asleep if she did.
She might...
No, there was no other streams that she did.
Yeah, then no.
Which we kind of figured. I mean, once again, with everything going on, it's like, starting out the New Year's over with.
True.
I don't even know if it did much on... I had streamed the ending of Link's Awakening the one night before you started. Other than that, though, I don't think I streamed anymore over the week.
No, there wasn't a lot done over this week.
No. It's kind of...
But everyone's been busy.
Yeah, besides the holidays, I had to work a lot this last week, too. Well, at least compared to what I normally do.
Same here. I haven't been home. When I have been home...
Money.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Just focus. You only got so much time and attention.
Zach and I, we could have streamed, though. I could have came down here and used that dock, but whatever. It would have been fun.
It's okay, man. I think I feel like we're all, I don't know, gearing up. It's getting...
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting back. I started practicing Pokemon and Persona for the recording again. So I was going to actually sit down and play Pokemon the other day, and then I realized I needed to go through that part of my alternative save file. So, well, I got that finished, so.
That's become quite the standard strategy. It works, man. Doing that with the Lego game has taken like a good hour off, 40 minutes or so off the recording time for your episode.
Uh-huh.
That's it, man. And in Pokemon, if you have a bad setup, if you don't have the right stuff, there's just nothing you can do sometimes. And it's like, I can edge that a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said I want to start a game of Force Awakens, because even though I played through it before, I want to get comfortable with it again. I don't remember how it's broken up. You know, like how the stories... I don't know if it's like one big episode.
Right.
I don't know. I have to see. But, yeah, we'll be getting back in the swing of things this week. I think even with BTV Presents, we should be back. Are we going to do Control Freaks?
I would like to, yeah.
Having Control Freaks. Hopefully we get back to Mario on Tuesday. I'll have the Lego Force Awakens.
Will you be able to record tomorrow? Was that something we talked about?
I might be able to.
Well, okay. If tomorrow should definitely work for Control Freaks.
Okay, cool. We'll definitely have a new episode on Wednesday then.
Yeah, we'll be finishing up SMB 3, which should be good. We're at the beginning of World 8.
And we have a bunch of like clouds and P-wing.
Yeah, we got at least a P-wing or two.
It's only going to take as long as we.
Yeah.
We could be through in probably like 10 minutes.
True. The first couple worlds, I don't think the first two like tank worlds are going to be too much trouble, and I know that the ship isn't too much trouble, the water one, especially since you can choose that level.
Yeah.
But World 1 and 2, you know, like the actual, like, I don't know.
Yes.
Those ones, those levels are difficult.
Those ones suck.
Yeah, so.
Definitely worthy of a flyover.
Definitely.
You know, my favorite part about World 8
What's that?
is the little 5 worlds where the hands grab you.
Yeah.
It's a nice little.
I love those things.
It's a nice little twist. It kind of breaks up the level.
I hate those things. I always try to avoid them. Last time I tried to use this one of the music boxes to make them not work. I don't think that worked at all.
Well, it's worth a shot. I mean,
I could see they're fun, and it is like a nice change for the rest of the game. It's interesting that they're random. You know, because I'm always like hoping. I'm like RNG. Let me get none.
What's it looking like for Kingdom Hearts 2 this week?
Well, on this episode that we're watching, I obviously did a lot in Hollow Bastion, and then I revisited Beast Castle and the Land of Dragons. And now, next week, I'm revisiting like 3 more worlds and doing the next episodes in those worlds.
Wah, wah.
So you gotta be getting pretty close with the squad they barreling at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you got to travel around to different places.
This week was episode 11.
Dang.
That's gonna be probably end up using that footage next week. This game it looks nice. It's a nice background.
Yeah, definitely.
For Yo, it's midnight. You say you're getting back to the Pokemon grind.
Yep. I'll be whether it's pre-recorded or live, we'll be going to Team Rocket's hideout, and we're gonna take that whole place down. We're gonna fight Giovanni for the first time. Yeah, there's a little bit of plot development goes on.
Is Rusty gonna be there?
Rusty's not there, unfortunately.
Pikachu.
I need to name one of my Pokemons Rusty.
Have you watched that, Mike?
I haven't caught any of it, no.
Oh man, there's a video. It's like 40 minutes. It's all the episodes in one video. It's just,
yeah, I keep hearing about that.
I mean, even if you don't know much about Pokemon, it's still pretty funny. It's just goofy.
Yeah, that's true.
Badoof.
As soon as you said 40 minutes, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yep. I tell you what, man, I'm excited this week. I'm doing my first to last, or next to last installment of Doomsday for this season. Well, I'm excited and I'm not because I'm doing Hell. And Hell's pretty rough, as you might guess. But I did Delta Labs last time. Man, it's fun, but that's when the game starts really getting. That's when you meet the Archvile. I got to experience one of the scariest parts in the game. You're going through a dark hallway and you hear it. I have headphones on.
Yeah.
You hear it. Oh. Wait a minute. I did have headphones on.
Technical difficulties. We're back.
I hear this. No, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I know what it is, and it still makes me like cringe. You walk up to a corner, and all of a sudden, a body comes flying up against the wall, a dead body. I'm like, ugh.
You know what? That makes me think. Going back to what you were talking about earlier, would you play a Doom VR game when it comes out? If one ever comes out?
Yeah. I'll play any Doom game.
I mean, like even if you already know that it's gonna be like super super scary, because that would be amazing.
I'll at least try it. I mean,
there is a VR Doom for the PlayStation.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I'm pretty sure.
I've seen some VR stuff like what was that game we were watching a video for? You're just exploring a house. I don't think you can actually do anything. You're just trying to avoid getting fucked up by. You remember what I'm talking about? Like you're wandering through the house.
Uh-uh.
It's really fucking creepy. I can imagine a Doom game or something like a Dead Space game. Dead Space game.
Are you sure it's? There's a VR sequel to Until Dawn.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I bet you that's wild.
I don't think that could be it though. I don't know. This is something I saw a while back. I thought it was something that was being developed. I don't remember it being like a part of a like a property that already. I don't know. The point was it's creepy as fuck, and you're right. Playing a Doom game would probably be scary as hell, but man, it'd be worth it. I just wonder if I go rolling around the ground. I've seen people play VR games. They go swatting at the air and stuff. I can only imagine if you try to run from a cyber demon. Running down the street in VR gear.
Oh shit, yeah. Doom VFR. It's on Steam.
Cool, I've never heard of that. Do they have the Doom RPG on Steam?
I don't know.
That's another one I've never played. It's actually got really good reviews. It's an actual RPG game, but just with Doom monsters instead of dragons and stuff. But that'll be this week on Insomniac Hour. Then I'm going to continue, probably do a little bit of Link to the Past. I don't know, depending on, I don't know how much I'll do. It depends on when I get done with the Doomsday segment. And I'm really hoping we get a chance to do some multiplayer, like Unturned or something on Friday.
Yeah, we need to do some Unturned. Whether it's Friday or not.
Yeah.
That game is awesome.
Unturned?
And if you want to join our Discord server, join our Discord server to get the credentials to join our Unturned server. You don't have to, but that's how you get there.
We're going to start building our base to take over the world.
There you go. I just figured out our first pass system. If you want to play, you got to get on the Discord. And then you can get the stuff there.
Come find us.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. Go to BananaROMaTV.com. You'll see that.
Yep.
And the TGW server, which, speaking of which, starting this week, it's a big deal.
Yes.
We're excited. We've been waiting. The official kickoff of the Golden Road.
Yes. So, break it down for us. How's it going to go? It starts the Golden Road.
It's going to go like this.
Uh-huh.
The first week, this coming week, we have 4 shows.
Okay.
Each show consists of 9 matches, being 2 36-man tournaments.
Okay.
The winners of these matches will advance to heavyweight championship tournament, and the losers of these matches will advance to our individual quote mid-card championship tournaments.
Okay.
And then go on from there. And then throughout the month we also have a tag team tournament, and we both have women's tournaments. So there's a lot to go through.
Wow. And how long? Yeah, how long is that? Like how many weeks out? Months.
Well, Gold Rush, our first pay-per-view special, is going to be on Slop Day.
Okay.
So,
Basically,
February 2nd, that's when all the titles will be claimed.
That's awesome.
And then 2 weekly shows from there.
That's awesome.
And then every 4th week we'll have another special.
So, wrestling fans, that's something to tune into. These two have a lot of fun putting that show together. And they're very interested in the subject matter.
Yes, and it's been fun this time because, granted we're using WWE wrestlers, but the shows and graphics and concepts, all that stuff was completely, out of our heads.
Yep, and that's something new that we're doing going forward. So that's awesome.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been watching doing my homework, because we're gonna keep everybody updated too. We'll start releasing log entries. I'm gonna do one to just kind of get the ball rolling, kind of break down what's going on. Then from there, kind of give updates on what's going on every week. Because it's I don't have the schedule up in front of me, but it's pretty much 4 days a week, right? 4 days for the first 2 weeks?
It's 4 days. 4 days this week, 3 days next week, and then 4 days the two consecutive, or the next 2 weeks. Actually, the last week is 5 days because that'll be when Gold Rush is also.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So there's plenty of matches coming. I'm telling you, man, these are all computer, no interfering. We actually didn't even end up doing commentary on them because we wanted to keep it kind of... Figured we'd start doing the commentary for the actual shows.
Okay.
There's a lot of matches, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's over 130 matches.
Wow, that's crazy. So what time is that starting, and what day?
Tuesday at 10, Wednesday at 9, and Thursday and Friday, I believe, both at 8.
And and those are on our schedule, I believe, or right on the website.
I don't think they're on the schedule as of yet, but I will get them in there. They're on our Google calendars.
Yeah. No, they're not on the weekly schedule at the
okay.
moment. No. Where's it here? Oh yeah, shit.
However, if you want to stay updated,
This is my drive, I think.
Winners and losers,
Incognito.
Nice.
Everything will be posted on the TGW Discord.
You gotta check this stuff out. Mike's put a lot of time into putting this tournament stuff together. It's so cool just seeing I said it before, seeing the graphics, the original show openings, even just having a little watermark down in the corner. Just adds a cool element to it.
Do we have those promos? Oh man, it'd be sweet to play them.
The intro videos?
Didn't you make a Carnage and a Fury? You made Carnage and Fury videos?
Yeah, I've got the intro videos. I don't know. Are they both in the drive?
I was gonna say I don't think I've done anything specific with them. Let's see. Something else. TGW stuff.
That's okay. I was just wondering. Thought they.
They're pretty. Well, cool. We'll have to get those. I'll have to make clips of them and get them up on the website, maybe underneath where the banner is.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Just the intros, just so you can check them out. I thought they were already up somewhere.
Dude, they're on Facebook, I think.
Okay, I thought
They are on Facebook.
Yeah.
Are they up on both pages or just the TGW page, or just the BananaROMa page?
I think I know they're on the TGW page.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm really looking forward to. Like I said, I've been watching through them already to make my notes, and a lot of. There's some weird shit, man. There's some matches where I'm like, really? And there's other matches that just were like epic. That just went on. And I'm like, oh my god. Other matches lasted like 2 minutes.
That's interesting.
A lot of weird combinations of people too. There's so many. I don't know. We had so many people to mess with, and most of them came out pretty.
Well,
good.
we can come out and say that the two 36-man tournaments are every single match is legend versus current star.
Mm-hmm.
Every single match. So a ton of matches that there are no possible way you will ever be able to see.
Yeah,
other than in game.
Nice.
And stopping at Tuesday night, starting at 10 o'clock. By then we'll have the schedule up, and we'll have it up a place where you can check it out for yourself and keep go along with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Like I said, that's just the beginning of everything. That's the golden road, the road to Gold Rush, which is a pretty epic show in and of itself. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Because from there, then we get to start writing the actual show. Because then we'll know who's champion. I mean, we could have assigned champions, but it's like, man, I don't remember how the conversation got into doing tournaments, but probably because we all love tournaments.
Because we both love tournaments.
Yes. I love. That's what I do anyway. Sit and watch computer matches. So fuck it.
Dude, that's great. It sounds epic.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My dream is that either next year or the year after, we'll be able to have a completely original characters and everything. That's a whole other process. Not impossible by any
talk
stretch.
about a ton of work.
Yes.
Right.
We'd have to probably bring. We'd probably have to bring people in and help with that. At least one or two. I don't know. That's for a discussion for another time, but one we've definitely been poking around with, and be cool for TGW in the future. But even this year, just having our own shows and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous using the SmackDown and Raw graphic, because that's why I always try to make sure there's a disclaimer on everything, because motherfuckers come after you, man.
You don't want that.
Hey, we're worse at TGW SmackDown, TGW Raw. It's whatever. Which are also in the archives, and we're a lot of fun. The test run for this coming season.
And now I found out there's a company in America called TGW.
Golf World?
Golf Warehouse or something like that.
The Golf Warehouse.
I got one of my students that I see every day.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in wearing like a running jacket, like a windbreaker.
Yeah.
And I saw one day it said TGW. I was like, wait a second.
Wow.
Slow down there, Sonny. I'm gonna look at that jacket.
Well, there's two things I hope to take down with BananaROMa, and that company's one of them. They don't even have to go underground. We just have to be better known than they are. We should be known as the TG Dub.
TG Dub.
And the other one is Groundhog's Day.
Okay.
I want Slob Day to overtake Groundhog's Day.
Dude, I'm telling you, we have to do a promo video. I don't remember who come up with the idea. You sticking your head out to see if you see your shadow or whatever it was. Could we get that music?
It was me. I came up with that idea.
We can get that music. I don't know what it's called, but they always use that early morning. Do.
Yeah.
I'm tone deaf, but yeah. Let's have look around.
I just uploaded the show intros into the TGW stuff folder.
Yes.
Sweet.
Carnage.
I'll have to put these up on the website.
Play, you bastard.
I'll get the tournament broadcast schedule uploaded into Discord. So anybody who wants to see the broadcast schedule can join the TGW Discord.
Awesome.
So yeah,
you can try downloading it and adding it as a media source.
So within next couple of days, we'll have all this information up. Keep track of the tournaments and what's going on with Gold Rush, so on and so forth.
We're processing this
Oh,
video.
still processing. Carnage. TGW Carnage and Fury.
Yeah. You start on me already, son?
Dude,
Me?
I'm like, play the wrestling videos. Todd downloads his and plays it twice.
It's like, well, you said play the best one. Well, you made both of them. Here it is.
I don't think it's on the stream though.
Oh no, I can't imagine it would be. Oh, I'll have to load it in here.
That track is sick.
Where did we get that? YouTube?
Yeah, I got it on YouTube.
Let's see.
I actually subscribed to that channel that's like open whatever, like free to use music.
Yeah.
I had subscribed to the channel so I could go through and look for stuff anytime I want.
Hell yeah.
I'm not ready yet. Whoa there, Tiger. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Oh, that's my inch. Oh, it was for a second.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're having a stroke.
Yeah, probably.
You say you smell like you're having a stroke? if you're.
Oh, I see.
There's so much craziness.
Okay, here
there
we
go. Dude, those videos are epic.
They're beast, man. Definitely.
I'm so proud of those.
We'll get to see him each and every week. For 6 months. 4 months.
5
Beautiful.
months.
5 months.
There's worse things to watch.
Excuse me. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Back to the business at hand. Wherever that was.
No. I don't know where we were.
Well, I kind of let the cat out of the bag earlier, but you said you were doing Super Castlevania this week.
Yeah, Super Castlevania 4.
Dude, if you like the first one, you'll love that one. I mean, it's the same game, just better. Same type of game.
Yeah. That's one of those games I had growing up. It's tough.
Is it a remake of any of the original, or is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But it was kind of eventually Castlevania games take a shift and become Metroidvania games.
Yeah.
Super
true.
Castlevania 4 is like the original style
Side
of
scrolling.
Castlevania. Yeah, same kind of core thing, except you go from zone to zone instead of having a giant zone to explore. Like, it's
Gotcha.
like progressive.
It's a linear story path.
That game has great music too, though. Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah, you really enjoyed that one, man.
It's beautiful too. Like they did a lot of work on the pixel art.
I'm still here. I was typing.
Oh, that's okay.
He's double checking, muting the, make sure the intros just in case they come up again.
Dude, like, we literally need an audio guy. I feel like audio is a full-time job.
Glenn, we could let Glenn out of the closet.
No, he it's his fault he's in there.
Yeah,
Glenn.
it's worth having to do more work just to make sure he suffers. I'm fine with
Ready to
that.
stick Craig in there with him.
Dude.
Oh, that's a whole other situation right there.
Yeah, it is.
Craig, man, hasn't been showing up to work. It's almost like he doesn't exist. When he does show up, though,
Oh, you know it.
he's fired. He's fired. Okay.
So I just posted the broadcast schedule in Discord.
Yes. I saw it. It's excellent. So we'll have that. So yeah, we'll have that on Discord, and we'll have that on the website soon. Links to it, and we'll have it on our WordPress as well with more information. So stay tuned for that. We'll put more promos on Facebook, for each night. But it's been going on a month. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, that's my train of thought. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch Retro first time this week because I didn't catch it last week when it was live. But I guess you didn't rage, so
No, I did not.
And you're probably not gonna rage this week either.
I don't know, man.
That's why, like, I put it up in the Discord. I've done 18 episodes of Retro First Timer, and I have found a total of 2 games that I want to replay.
Well, considering some of the games you've played, that's not too bad in and of itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I think Super Castlevania 4 has some cheap shit in it, though. I don't know. It could make you rage at points.
Oh, I'm sure.
Even early in the game, there's some, wonky shit. I don't know. I'm interested. It'll be a good episode.
I just haven't seen it in a long time. I remember playing it as a kid, but yeah. We kind of covered earlier. Hopefully, Keezy will be able to get back to doing something on Tuesdays. So with the holidays and stuff, obviously Christmas and New Year's Day have fallen on Tuesday, so not really ideal conditions.
Yeah, no.
And then they had her on a fucking 7 days straight or some shit.
Yeah, she's working 6 right now. Garbage. But Keezy's been playing. She has her offline games, which is something else. But I think on stream it's been Final Fantasy. She's been playing Final Fantasy 12 a little bit.
Is that the one she was working on before, or was that 10?
10 was the one she's at the final boss on, and then the final boss is just difficult. I don't know. She's having trouble with it, so you know how that goes though. Sometimes sometimes I've put games down for years. You get to the final boss and you're just kind of you're stuck and you just don't ever play the game.
You get drained
for a long time.
That's why I'm on the final boss of the one game that I was recording, and I've put it down for a few weeks now, and haven't gone back to it yet.
Yep. That's how it is sometimes. So it's okay.
Maybe when if you guys can all come up for the summer up, maybe I'll have one of you beat it for me.
Dude.
I mean, that would be, man.
That'd be
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it would. That would be.
That's
good
when
time.
That's when we can do our giant Control Freaks episode.
Control Freaks extravaganza, summertime extravaganza.
Everyone dies.
Yeah. Coming to you live from the nice circle of hell, Dante's Inferno. Also,
it gets so nice up here at night during the summer.
It was beautiful, man. It really was. I can't. I mean, it was hot during the day, but whatever. I mean, at night it was very, especially when it rained that one night, first night.
Right.
I mean, it's so easy to sleep.
Yeah.
It had a badass. It was a while
because it would take us easily 24 hours.
We have to do in shifts.
Yeah, pretty much.
You sleep for 2 hours? I remember how you broke it down before, but yeah, it would be... God.
Did you say half an hour shifts? Would it be...
I was thinking there's 3 of us, so it could be 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Would we want to do... I don't know. I wonder if longer shifts would be more conducive, an hour. I don't know.
That would be bad.
I never played a game like that. We've talked about doing something like that with a Legend of Zelda game or something.
But legit though, nobody sleeps for 30 hours. Is that the plan?
Since I make plenty of coffee. Hook it to my veins.
That's wild.
I mean, that would be the plan.
An espresso.
Coffee.
Espresso drip.
All right. Just want to make sure I understand what I'm getting myself into.
If we can pull that off this summer, that'd be a lot of fun, man.
That would be great.
It would be so much fun.
And as we talked about earlier, getting back with this week, this next upcoming week, we'll be much more active as far as doing free streams. Because there's a couple games I want to do completely off, Like I've been talking about playing Shine in the Darkness. I'm like, I'm already just start randomly streaming that. Just
right. Yeah, I want to do more of that, like the random streams, more maybe even if it's just really casual with Unturned and Minecraft.
Yes, those games are perfect for that.
I've kind of been trying to take, since I've been playing cell phone games, it's given me more of an appreciation of like building something daily over a long time.
Yeah.
I've kind of been approaching our Unturned server as like something I try to log into and get some shit done.
Makes sense. It's not a bad goal to have.
Yeah, even if I only played for like an hour and did that. So we'll see.
Well, I know once I get in there and actually start helping build and stuff, it'll hook me again like it always does.
Yeah, you get absorbed with that game. I mean, I did, not you, but in general, it's easy to get absorbed into that game.
It is. It's been odd. Well, I've seen people do it with Minecraft too. You sit down and play for a few minutes. It's like 6 hours, and you can build whatever. I don't know, on Minecraft, I always just destroyed everything. I would always blow up a big hole in the earth and make lava waterfalls and shit. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but there's a lot of fun.
I always just fucking like dig a hole and then try to make some hiding place that no one can find me. So, what does that say about me?
Go seek.
I try to build some cavernous place where I can find a hiding space where someone go ahead, try to find my place.
I dare you. So keep an eye on, and as we always say, it's worth following us and turning on notifications on Twitch. Because besides our regularly scheduled programs, we could go live at any time. 8 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on when somebody's floating around and has a few minutes.
Yeah. We all have like different schedules.
Yeah.
And ultimately our sleep schedules are just like absurd.
Well, we all have different schedules, and then within those schedules, like I work mornings and afternoons depending on, and midday depending on what day it is, and blah blah blah. And
it's craziness.
I think I'm the only one with a really set schedule for work.
Kizzy has a set schedule, but she works late, so when she has days off, she kind of gets her sleep messed up.
I have a pretty set schedule unless I pick up more hours. It's pretty much the same schedule every week. But I had picked up, especially with holiday pay and stuff, I did pick up some extra hours the last couple weeks.
But, like, is it the same time every day?
No. Todd's
no.
Like that.
No. I just mean it's consistent and it's the same shifts on the same days. But no, it's definitely not the same time.
And mine's been all over the place lately.
That's what's good about me is I may only work a part-time job, but I'm only there for 4.5 hours from 7:30 to noon. And then I come home and I have the whole rest of my day.
Hell yeah, dude. I wish my job was like that. I mean, it kind of could be. But for some reason, I was on like a good afternoon shift and I liked it because I wasn't working really long days and I was still, doing my thing. And then this week they had me come in for like 8-hour days early in the morning. And I'm like, it's hard to establish like a routine of doing things when it's like that.
Oh yeah, we have to get up at 7 o'clock one day, then you don't have to be up to 2 o'clock the next day.
It's annoying. You gotta like manage your time so you can go to bed on. It's annoying as hell.
I keep my eye out. If a job ever pops up at the office, like an administrative type job, like a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday kind of, I'd jump on that in a heartbeat. Definitely.
I might show up one day. The real life grind.
Das real grind.
RNG.
Oh, God damn it. That swallowed a cough drop.
Oh.
At least I didn't choke. That's a good thing.
Thank God. I don't want to perform the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, I think that's
Use this chair, Todd.
I think that's a sign from the universe. We've been chit-chatting.
We're
for
done.
A while now.
We're done. To be honest, fuck today. This podcast has been good, though.
No, I've been looking forward to doing it all week. I haven't really talked to anybody.
I did want to discuss what I talked to you guys earlier about real quick.
What's that?
Off-stream games. What are you guys playing?
Now hold on a second, Mike. I'm pretty sure I gave you like 2 great opportunities to segue right into this earlier, and now you're bringing it up.
God.
Did you?
Dude, I think I mentioned, I know I mentioned offline games once, and I feel like I kind of was talking about it another time. That's okay.
You probably did, and I just missed it.
I was like, segue? Come on, Mike, pick it up!
I'm not very observant.
It's okay. It's okay. I think it's funny. No, so do you have a... can you phrase that in a question?
Can I phrase it in a question?
Can you phrase that in the form of a question?
What games are you currently playing that have absolutely nothing to do with the channel?
Marvel Puzzle Quest. That's about it. Every other game I'm playing when I have time right now, it's something I'm either going to record later or I'm streaming. The last couple weeks, I mean, I like to do I like to start Shine the Darkness. I'd like to start Final Fantasy VII and Borderlands 2. That's another one I got downloaded on my computer. BioShock, maybe finally play through that.
Kingdom Hearts, all 8,000 of those games that I have now. I'd like to go back and play God of War and Doom. I mean, I haven't played Doom in a minute. I'm going to record that eventually. I got to go back and memorize it. I don't know what the word. I got to refresh my memory with everything.
True. You go, Mike. What about you? What games have you been playing offline?
Like I'm playing old man games.
Okay. Like Pinnacle, Pinnacle or whatever that game's called. Looking shuffleboard.
I would love to play some shuffleboard. I've never played that.
Really?
I wonder how I would.
I want to do that at Control Freaks.
There has to be a video game, so even if it's like an Atari game.
Totally.
Atari shuffleboard.
And horseshoes.
The worst game ever. Grandpa's Barbecue, Volume 1.
Well, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, PS4 versions, but the things I'm playing the most are Tetris.
Okay.
Because I love Tetris. And I am absolutely obsessed with this Pac-Man 256.
Oh, yeah. You were telling us about that on New Year's, I believe.
Yeah, it was originally a mobile game. I got it for like $4 because I got it on the holiday sale. And like, yes, you do the same thing over and over and over because it's legit an endless Pac-Man puzzle.
Oh yeah. That sounds ridiculous.
Like if you go down, stuff starts coming up that completely covers the screen and you'll die.
What is it called again?
Pac-Man 256. I don't know if it's available on... I think it is available on Steam, actually. But yeah, it was originally a mobile game, and it's on PS4. I think it's on Xbox One. I don't know if it's on Switch. But, yeah, you, like, earn power-ups, you earn coins to upgrade the power-ups. It's really fun because even if you only eat one dot, it's progress towards your next power-up.
Okay. This looks cool.
Every single time you play, no matter how much you get done, you could get 5,000, 10,000 points, or 20 points. You're still progressing.
Nice.
This looks pretty cool.
And you have, like, missions that you have to get through. And
yeah, we're watching something right now.
Points.
Yeah, they had to kill 20 ghosts or something.
With fire,
right,
I think it was.
Right.
With fire, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
This is on Steam. I wonder how much... I can't imagine it would cost very much.
This looks really cool.
Like, I've underestimated my love for Pac-Man over the years.
Wow.
Because I've always been a huge Pac-Man fan.
A huge Pac fan?
A huge Pac fan. And what's funny is I've actually got a Pac-Man shirt coming in the mail.
Sweet. That's some dedication right there. Sporting the fucking
I
tee.
didn't buy it. Mackenzie bought it for me. It was supposed to be a surprise, but then it didn't come with the first order from this big order from this website that my mother-in-law said, "Go on and buy a bunch of clothes." I'm like, okay.
You
It's
asked
like,
for it.
Gave Mackenzie her credit card for this site and told her to have me go pick out a bunch of clothes. I'm like, okay, no problem.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's like a fat guy site, but they have some graphic tees that I'll actually wear, so I know where to get fat guy clothes.
That's awesome.
Because normally I'm wearing like these generic ass plain solid color shirts, and it's like boring.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
But yeah, other than
You
those
should send
two,
some of those. Do we have some shirts for Mike?
I think I bought
Dude,
one or two a while back. But that was like right after you guys moved into Timmy and Alex's.
I gotta make you some merch, Mike.
Yes. Yeah, other than those two, I'll jump on the Insane Trilogy every now and then and do a couple, 3, 4 levels. Just for myself.
Nice.
Because who doesn't love Crash Bandicoot?
True. Did you start at the first game?
No, I'm playing through 3 right now.
That game's so good.
I gotta pick that trilogy up. I think they have it on sale for like $20 or something still.
It's not bad at all.
I'm telling you, yeah, that could cover a whole season of Control Freaks between all 3 games.
That'd be fun.
I definitely have to look this one up.
Anything else? Any other games, Mike?
Currently, no. Really, just those 3 that I'm playing offline.
I'm pretty ADD about gaming, but mostly it's been I started playing Animal Crossing again.
I've never touched it.
It's a really weird game.
I missed out on a lot of Nintendo stuff, honestly.
That's the one that's like Harvest Moon, isn't it?
Sort of. It's even more laid back than Harvest Moon. There's no real goal in the game. You're just a villager. You like live in a town. You can collect money by doing things, and you can buy things and get collections of like goods and stuff, but there's real no like goal in the game. You literally just play like a person. I mean, there's fun mechanics in the game, like collecting stuff. You get a house to put like furniture and whatever the hell you've collected. It's a Nintendo game, so like I have Majora's Mask in the game, and my character just wears that all the time.
It's a good fashion choice.
It's a cool game, but I always play it for a while, and then I'm like, I need a game with more something, with more gameplay elements.
Or substance.
Yeah, it's been fun, chill game though. That was my intention for playing it. I was like, I want something chill. I have this weird like feeling. I don't know if it's weird, but this hard to pinpoint sensation sometimes where I just want to hang out in a virtual world and not even have obligations. Like, I used to do that in World of Warcraft, just fucking hang out in the game, and I liked that. And Animal Crossing kind of is like the perfect game to just like chill in. I don't have to, nothing's trying to kill me. I can just sit around and do nothing in the game if I want to.
You can live.
I can leave it on. I don't know, why do I want to do that? I can leave it on and play on my cell phone. I don't know. Sometimes I like the game music. It's a fucking weird sensation. But Animal Crossing's been pretty cool.
I think I can understand that, man. Like I think Unturned. That's how I like to get with Unturned. We get enough base built up where you could go in there and actually like
just hang. Yeah. It's alright.
It's all right.
It's alright. Other than that, I've been playing whatever the hell the name of this game is. Shin Megami Tensei Liberation DX2, I think.
Oh, didn't you say that? Yeah, which one's that? Like a sequel to?
Well, It's a game in the Shin Megami Tensei series, and that series goes all the way back to the 80s or 90s. I know there was a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
I want to say there might have been an NES game in the series, though I might be wrong about that. So it's part of that series, but the Persona series is a spin-off of the SMT series.
Okay, yeah, I remember you saying something like that.
So what's that say? Release of
1992.
Yep.
The
So
original
Shin Megami Tensei, 1992.
Super Famicom.
Oh yeah, Super Famicom, PC, Mega CD. Wow, PlayStation, Game Boy Advance, Android, and iOS. Oh, so obviously some of those are remakes. But anyway, I don't know that game ever came to America or came to North America though. I think that's Japan only. Well, it doesn't say Super Nintendo; it says Super Famicom. So,
wasn't until like
came
2014.
released
It looks like.
yeah. So that's a cool game. I guess it's this is a term I'm learning. Gacha. It's a gacha game. And this, you catch like monsters and train them. I guess that's a thing now because of Pokemon or whatever. I guess Shin Megami Tensei came out first. I don't know if you train monsters in that game. Anyway, it's crazy. It's a lot of fun. It's like I play that game every day, pretty much.
Okay, what? This is a more accurate for the series. The Megami Tensei, 1987.
1987. You know, I actually think it was based on a manga. A Japanese manga. Or if not a manga, then books. Just like literature.
They have had manga and anime based on the series.
Yeah, but I think the series is based off of a book.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's I don't know. The game's cool, and it has a lot of. I was looking at some of the old like screenshots of the old games, and some of the monsters that were in like the original game are in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got to be pretty cool for fans.
Oh yeah, they had that continuity going across all the time. Yep, a set of science fantasy novels written by Aya Nishitani during the 1980s. Man, it's old school, man. It's been around for a while.
So it's got some roots, that game. But yeah, that's fun. It's like a modern cell phone game. I think cell phone games are evolving, and this game is really complex, in the sense that like at least compared to Final Fantasy Brave. I know I'm repeating myself from previous podcasts to some extent, but I like this game, and the other game I played a lot for mobile was Final Fantasy Brave, and that game got old. This game might eventually get old. SMT DX2 or whatever the fuck. I just call it DX2. But there's a lot of aspects to it, and they're always like they've been updating it and adding new stuff. So I play my other games that I play. Dwarf Fortress I kind of been playing on and off. I play Night Team 4 every once in a while, even though that game, like, I just feel stupid when I play it. Like, I'm like, I don't know I can't make any progress here. But it's a good time. Yeah, I don't know. For a while I was playing... See, this is the ADD part. I was playing Final Fantasy V for a while. That was fun. But then I just kind of... just haven't been playing it lately. But
jumping around.
Yeah. And I've been messing around with Final Fantasy 12 a little bit. These are games I want to, like, maybe play or stream or spend more time doing, but... I don't know.
It seems like
These
each
are
one
games...
of those games take so much...
They do,
time.
And they have mechanics. That's what sometimes I like to just play the game and just mess around with the mechanics for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was just going hard on the job system last time I was playing Final Fantasy V, just to, like, push it, see what I can do with it.
I remember you telling me about that.
That's fun. That's fun for me. So,
I just posted in the good deals section the link to that Pac-Man game. for PlayStation because it's only $349 right now.
See,
Oh,
that's
shit.
awesome. I turned my PlayStation on to check, but the remote was over there. Thank you, Mike. Well, I didn't want to take my headphones off. You know.
I know.
You know.
I've been wanting to get a drink of water for a while, but I'm like, nah.
True.
I swallowed that cough drop. It kind of fucked my life up there for a minute.
Well, maybe we should wrap it up, huh? I think we were going for a wrap up. I'll quit. I don't know. I feel like I was just going on and on. I guess that was the intention, but
No,
it sounds like you've actually
we're
just
going
streamed
for a
more
wrap
games.
up, and then I said something. So.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm glad we talked about it because that is it. That's an aspect of it. There's games we just play kind of.
That was brought
With
up
no
by a
intentions of
conversation.
streaming, really.
Yeah. Conversation we had right before the stream started. We were just talking about, any free time we've had has been spent, like, doing games for the channel. I was like, man, I need some time. I need a break from my gaming. Get some more game time in. So many games, so little time.
Yes.
And you can, and speaking of so little time, I think we're about ready to wrap it up here. It's been fun as always. Don't forget to stop by BananaROMaTV.com. Check out a link to Facebook at BananaROMa Television, Twitter at BananaROMa_TV. For YouTube, you can find us at tinyurl.com/btv-tube. And we can also be found individually on Twitter as well. I'm at Oddsmith311.
I'm at FelixNloom.
And EvilPenguin1981.
I'm going to fix that right now. Every week I'm
That
like,
bothers me every time.
there we go.
We had it as Evil Penguin Gaming.
Yeah, I know. I just saw you fix it.
You were just trying to make us go crazy.
I had my Twitch as EvilPenguin1981 at first, but then I was like, wait a minute, it's a gaming channel. Why don't I just make it something gaming?
Yeah,
There you go.
fair.
And speaking of gaming, right after this, I'm going to be doing a little bit of obscure gaming tonight. I'm going to be playing a little bit of Spaceward Ho version 1.
Hopefully this game doesn't insult you like God of Thunder does. I feel like that game was offensive, and I like forgot that it was that way. Not that you were like...
Oh, I mean, it's fun. I just got stuck in one part. I'm like, really? I don't know.
Maybe
It was
just
actually
some of
pretty
the
fun.
jokes were horrible. It's
Yeah.
just an interesting game.
I was glad to finally get it out of the way. We've been talking about doing it for... That was one of the first games
Yeah, we've been...
to come
Yeah,
up.
it's been a few months.
Yeah. Well, this one tonight is... I mean, I guess I found out that actually the series still makes games. But... So I'm going with the version from like 91 or something. You basically go around and colonize planets and shit. It's like a...
What is this? Oh, sorry. Like DOS game?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like it's kind of a sim game of sorts. I'll probably have it pretty easy settings on, just, have fun with it for a little bit. And last but not least, visit patreon.com. We're gonna be doing more stuff with that here in the coming months. We can turn our eyes toward that and really start getting some more special content on there and some other things going. And it's patreon.com/BananaROMa_TV. Is it _TV?
I think... Oh, it's not there. I think it's... Every single one of our things is different, pretty much, I think. I think it's BananaROMa TV. Patreon.com/BananaROMa TV.
All that money goes back in the channel. We greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, if you missed the live premiere of the ROMcast, you can catch it on Monday nights on Facebook and YouTube at 8 p.m. As well with our weekly recap blog, which you can find. We'll have it posted on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And it's at our WordPress page. You can also find a link by going to the webpage as well. And we'll have more information about the TGW stuff as well. So we got a lot of stuff coming at you this week. Keep an eye on BananaROMaTV.com and our various social media around the web. But gentlemen, if there's nothing else, I think we've discussed. Now it's time to go do some actual gaming.
We've discussed all the things we were supposed to and a whole bunch of shit we weren't.
Oh yeah. As always, it's been real. I am Oddsmith311 here with FelixNloom
Peace out, y'all.
and EvilPenguin1981.
And happy effing New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year 2019. Let's make this
Indeed.
one freaking badass.
Hell yeah. We'll do our best.
All right, and we'll catch you guys next time.